So the next thing that happened on Friday Night SmackDown, it was the main event. It was the Intercontinental Champion Ricochet versus Sami Zayn one-on-one for the Intercontinental Championship. This match went about 13 minutes probably. But yeah, it was a pretty good match. Best match of the night. Like I said, these two guys had a match last week on SmackDown, and that's when Ricochet won the Intercontinental Championship. And that match was match of the night last week and match of the night tonight. So yeah, these two guys throwing some pretty good matches when they given enough time and stuff. So yeah, this is Ricochet's first title defense, and it's against Sami Zayn when Sami Zayn wants a rematch. And Johnny Knoxville is not, he's not on SmackDown. So yeah, and Michael Cole is the only one commentating on this match because Pat McAfee got escorted out the arena. So yeah, that's what's going on there. But this match, like I said, was pretty good. At one point, Ricochet rolled Sami Zayn up, and like he barely kicked out at two. But then at the ending of this match, we seen Sami Zayn hitting a superplex or like a belly to belly suplex, pretty much off the top turnbuckle on the Ricochet into the ring, and then he was setting up for the Helluva kick onto him, but then Ricochet reverses it by spinning him around and hitting the recoil onto Sami Zayn, and then he climbs up the top turnbuckle and hits the 630 splash, the 630 senton onto Sami Zayn, and then he pins him for the 3 count. So yeah, Ricochet defeated Sami Zayn tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. That's what happened, and Ricochet has retained the Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, like I said, it was a pretty good match. But then after the match ended, some stuff was going on backstage, and it was Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. They was both brawling backstage, beating the hell out of each other. Security guards was trying to break them up, and they started beating up the security guards. But then we seen Charlotte Flair start getting the upper hand after hitting a big boot onto Ronda Rousey, and she pretty much hit a belly to belly suplex onto Ronda Rousey on the hood of the car, and then she locks on like a submission hold, pretty much choking her out. Got her fingers in Ronda Rousey's mouth and all that, bending her backwards pretty much. But yeah, that's what happened there, and pretty much then she grabs her head and smashes it on the hood of the car again. So yeah, laying her out. So yeah, Charlotte Flair laid Ronda Rousey out backstage. That's what happened. But yeah, tonight's Friday Night SmackDown was a pretty good SmackDown tonight. Not a lot of matches, but it was still a good one. Sami Zayn versus Ricochet was match of the night, obviously. That match was pretty good, which rating I'll give that match 3 stars. That's why I'll give that one. Pretty good match between those two guys. Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Shayna Baszler and Natalya was pretty good as well. It was a good, okay match. They didn't give an update about Big E when he landed on the top of his head tonight, but that match was an okay match other than that scary move with Big E landing on the top of his head. And we got Jey Uso versus Rick Boogs. It was okay. The segment between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair was okay. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar chasing Paul Heyman was pretty great. So, yeah. Best segment of the night, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman easily. But best match of the night, Ricochet and Sami Zayn. So, yeah, pretty good stuff on SmackDown for tonight's Friday Night SmackDown. I'll give it 7 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was okay SmackDown. But yeah, up next I'll be doing my AEW Rampage review. So yeah, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, World of Chris. Subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later until later on tonight while I'm doing my AEW Rampage reviews. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until then.